Sitting on the couch looking almost perpetually into each other's eyes, holding hands, having each one's heart in each one's hand, in each one's hand to each one's throat. Her hand on his throat, her throat in his hand. Tum-tum, 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 the heart scattered across the wooden floor. They wanna search for a way, a likely link of tying the artery to the branches of the trees, a secure platform on the floor of that house. Her hand on his throat, her throat in his hand. Tum-tum, 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 the heart scattered across the wooden floor. She wants to be a plant, dancing orientally, facing the west accidentally. The plant doesn't want to be a flower. The plant only wants to have subterranean petals. Violently, the body that doesn't move, and the spiritual fragrance scans the oxygenated particles. This is the ball of the unspoken magnificence. Her hand on his throat, her throat in his hand. Tum-tum, 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 the heart scattered across the wooden floor. Some science is required to those who have patience, and science is a feminine throat raised by the hand of man since she was a little girl. Her hand on his throat, her throat in his hand. Tum-tum, 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 the heart scattered across the wooden floor. Sitting in the muteness, she lights him up cigarettes, because in the nudity of the smoke there is truth and only truth. And in all the nudity, even the one that contains us, there is the pure language of wind and equinoxes, impossible to write by anyone's verb. We spread the seeds of fatal traits in the humidity of those who look at each other. They distill branch tears that grow towards the ceiling. Tears are like crystalline trees which cause citric anxieties, ambitious to reach the ground of this lunar orchard where fruitful original smiles live free from the Catholic fault. Her hand on his throat, her throat in his hand. Tum-tum, 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 the heart scattered across the wooden floor. Excuse me, it is my heart beating in your throat hand, and my hand is ground, and ground is the way, the safe way, the way of your hand, holding and guiding. And the ground doesn't move, but the throat sings love and words closing paralysis in the body of an immaculate saint.